guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Monthly Roundup. Hey guys, just like every other month, I have messed up and forgot to add in my monthly shout out. I don't know why I can't remember this. I think about it before I start my recording, and then by the end of the recording, I have forgotten. So anyway, this month's monthly shout out goes to Joanne. She is a sweet, sweet lady. Her videos are so funny. She just cracks me up. She has so many different ideas. She doesn't really review a lot of makeup, but she does a lot of trying out new makeup steps, or you just need to check her out. She's really, really fun to watch. I get excited every time she uploads a new video. So I will link her channel in the description box below. And back to the regular scheduled program. So I have a huge basket here full of goodies that I've tried throughout the month of August. I cannot believe that it is already September. It is just mind-blowing. If you're wondering what that noise is, grabbing a makeup wipe. I forgot to take all the swatches off of my hand from last video, because I am crazy, if you didn't know. Okay. Just leave that out because I'm sure we'll need it again. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what I'm putting in the 500 subscriber giveaway box for this month. And this month, what I'm putting in is the Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. I have this. I'm going to open it and show you what it looks like. But I'm not going to touch it or swatch it, because this is going to be given to one of you. But I have this myself, and I love it. It is a beautiful, beautiful powder. That's what it looks like. Of course, Mercier is well known for their powders. So that is going into the 500 giveaway for this month. Okay. So now that that is done, let me set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and start going through this major basket of goodies and let you know what my thoughts were on all of the things that I have tried this month. Okay, starting out right on top, we have, I've got it in a Makeup Forever little palette here, but this is a trio from Lethal Cosmetics that Claire from Claire's Makeup Diary sent me in that box that we exchanged. And I tried this not long ago, and I got such a reaction from how beautiful the look was that I done. I love this trio. It's very easy. You don't have to think about what you're going to do. I mean, it's bam, bam, bam. The hardest thing is just figuring out what color you're putting where. And they're just beautiful. They mesh well together. So I want to thank Clara again for those shadows. I just love them with my whole heart. And I have been enjoying those this month. Next, my pride and joy that I finally got the bronzer from Vive. I got the Modern Bronzer in Light 1 and Light 2. It looks like this. These pens are refillable. This is one of the best powdered bronzers I have ever tried in my life. It is so finely milled and just so beautiful on the skin. It blends in beautifully. There is no patchiness. It's gorgeous. Jamie has really done it a good job on this. So, yes, yes, yes. The next thing I have is a new mascara that I tried out for the entire month. And it is the Bambi Oversized Eye from L'Oreal. I know the Bambi line has been out for a while, but I had never tried it. It's not anything magnificent. It's a decent mascara, and I will use it up. Will I, ever repurchase it? Maybe, but it's not one that I feel like I have to have in my collection, if that makes sense. So the next thing is by Fenty, and it is the Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. And I've got mine in color 170. It's what I wear in her entire line. And I love this foundation. Love, love, love it. Her Pro Matte used to be my Holy Grail foundation, but I think this one bumped it. This is so good. I hate that I was so late to the game. Then I also tried out the Shape Tape Glow Wand from Tarte. This is really pretty. I've got mine in the color Sunbeam, and I was really shocked at how pretty this is. It's just a very subtle highlight, but it is gorgeous. So if you want like a natural highlight look, this is it. It's so pretty. So I don't like the sponge applicator on the bottom. I just done like what I just showed you. I patted it out with my finger and went over it with a sponge. That's the best way, in my opinion, to use it. Next, I have this Color Pop's Super Shock Cheek in Growth Flirt. It was really pretty. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, it was a pretty blush. I feel like it takes forever to apply any depth of color with these. So you do need a stiffer brush, but it was pretty. Then I also picked up the Super Shock Highlight in Lunch Money. I'd never tried one, believe it or not. So it was about time. And I was not mad at it. Ugh. And this was the perfect shade for me too. Okay. I also tried the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. Love this. They should have just called this Magic in a Tube, because that's exactly what it is. For the price, it's just wonderful. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I finally also decided to try the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Everybody talks about this all the time. They talk about how hard it is to find. I had no trouble finding it. My Walmart had the full complete complexion line, from light to dark. The bottle looks very luxe and high-end. I think that's why people like it so much versus everything else. As far as the coverage and the finish, it's a beautiful finish. But I have other foundations that are similar to this. Right there is the swatch. I have mine in shade LC1. So, I mean, I do like it. I'm glad I tried it. It is a beautiful foundation, but I don't think it's revolutionary. Okay, so the next thing I have is 3 palettes that I'm going to talk about. And that is the Signe Grace Temptalia palettes. So, here's the lowdown on these. I wanted these so bad when I seen them. I was like, huh, that's beautiful. Then when I got them, and I got the deep versions. Then when I got them, they were still beautiful, but I was a little bit overwhelmed by the colors and the textures. And it made me dread doing the videos because I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. When I looked at these palettes, it was hard for me to become inspired. I wanted them and was very inspired when I seen them online, but when I seen them in person, for some reason, they psyched me out. But then once I used them, I was back on the train and it was all over with from there. No more problems. So don't let these psych you out, or any other palette for that matter. Try it. It's not like you're going to die if it doesn't go well. It's just makeup. You may end up finding some favorites by letting your guard down and just trying it. The next one that I have is from Juvia's Place. I don't know why it's still in the box, but it is the Rebel Army Quad. I've done an Instagram collab with a friend of mine using this palette. It was very good. Me and her and another lady. And we all done so different looks to be using a palette that just had 4 colors. So all of our looks were totally different. You can go on my Instagram page if you'd like to see that. I do have the other 3 quads. I haven't used them yet, but I do have them. Then, I know this is not new, but it was new to me. I had finally got my hands on it, and that's the At Foresight from ColourPop and Raw Beauty Christie. I missed this on launching, and I wanted it so bad because of these greens and these reds, reddy browns. So, I was not disappointed at all. I love this palette, and I will be keeping her. I also have this one by Lottie London, the Ibiza palette that I got in that box from Germany. I used all of the mattes in this palette, and they were very pretty. The shimmers, however, were not. It is a very cute palette. I will keep this forever because it was a gift. But if it was something I had bought, it would probably be leaving on my next declutter. The next palette that I have is from Alien Cosmetics. And it's the last video that I uploaded, I think, or the one before that, was me using this palette and doing a look. And she looks like this. I will be using this again in another video. I had a request to use these yellows, and so that will be coming pretty soon. But this is a beautiful palette. Again, Alien Cosmetics did not let me down. It was gorgeous, and I just want everything that they put out, I swear. I'm going to go ahead and get through these last 2 palettes that I have, or last 3 palettes, sorry. I've also got this Lottie London one, the mauves. I'm sure I've used it because you can tell by looking at it, but I don't remember using it. So I can't really give you any information on this. I know I used this a couple of times, but I don't remember my thoughts on it. How weird is that? Am I the only one that has problems remembering stuff like that? I'm sorry, guys. I'll use it again at another time and let you know. But I used this Violet Voss Creme Brulee palette. It was also a gift from Clara, and I love this. It was so beautiful. It looks so basic, and that's normally not my vibe, but I liked it. I also enjoyed this Palm Springs palette from Douglas Cosmetics. This was another gift from Clara. It was very beautiful. It reminds me a lot of ABH, really. So, I'm so glad to have that in my collection. Now I've got, I don't remember if I reviewed these in a past month. I don't think I did. But I've got a few things from Moira Cosmetics. I have a highlight. This is very pretty. It's not the prettiest in my collection, but it is pretty. I also have this blush, which is one of my favorites. The color, the formula, it is just beautiful. So if you can get your hands on those blushes, I recommend them. I also recommend the lipsticks from Moira. Mine is in the color Rosewood, and it is just beautiful. They're so comfortable. They wear for a long time. I plan on getting more of these. I'm running out of room on my desk here. I got that Rimmel bronzer that everybody talks about and loves finally. I love it. I don't know why I waited so long to get it. I tried the one size primer. Oh, get it together. The one size primer. It's decent. I don't think I'll ever rush out to buy the full size, but it's okay. I also tried the concealer. Mine is in the shade Fair 3. It's a good concealer. It is a little heavy. It dries down quick. And if it's not set with the right powder, it will make your eyes look dried and crepey. Speaking of the wrong powder, I tried the one size powder. I do not like it. I do not think I will finish this sample. It did not pair well with that concealer. It didn't seem to blur as much as like my Peach Perfect from Too Faced, or even my Maybelline Fit Me from Walmart. I mean, I'm just not a fan of this powder. Doesn't mean that it's a bad powder. It's just for my complexion, it's not good. I also used this shadow from JD Glow in the color Sprung. That is so beautiful. I paired this up with this Ibiza palette because the shimmers in this was no good. So I done a sunset look with this on the lid. It was gorgeous. I have a couple of lips here to talk about. I have this one from Kaleidos. I like their formula. It's really good. Unfortunately, I bought a collection of 4 colors in this tin, and they all 4 look so much alike, like the same color, that I can't hardly differentiate. And if I'd have realized that, I would not have bought the whole tin, but, you know. I also have this Nyx Lingerie Double XL in the color Unhooked. I love this formula. This color is beautiful. I recommend these 10 out of 10. And this color is so gorgeous. Right there it is. Oh. I also picked up and used this Dose of Colors lipstick in Truffle. It is a very beautiful color as well. There that is. Probably one of my favorites. I love Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. Here's my new favorite and my new obsession. So much so that I have already bought all of the colors that they offer. This is Alien Cosmetics, and this is in the color Eerie. I am in love with this formula. Guys, it is so comfortable. Feels like nothing is on your mouth. You can't see your lines in your lips. It's just magic. Then I have Whirl from MAC, which is a pretty dark fall color. That one right there. I like this one. It was so beautiful. Then I tried this brow pencil. It's the Ultra Slim from Maybelline. It was decent. I don't think I'll ever repurchase it, but I like it enough to use it up. Then I also tried the Cheek Dew Serum Blush from ColourPop in the color Hotline. These are very liquidy. And if you're going to use these, know that your brush is going to be totally soaked when you're done. It's best to get the more punchy colors because those are going to show up the best. Any light colors, I think you're going to waste your time. So that's basically what I think about them. I probably won't purchase any more of them. So that was it for my monthly roundup. It was sure enough. I feel like I tried out quite a bit of makeup for the month. Some people may try out more than me. Some people may try out less. But I think I do a pretty good job of getting through the month. So, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. Just let me know that you're out there. And I will see you guys again in my next video. God bless. Love you.